Today we have Krishna Shekhar with us, who is responsible for Krish Marketing. She is a digital marketing company with over 12 plus years of existence in the digital industry. She is an international SEO consultant and has helped various enterprises to achieve 400% organic growth. Today she has clients in all tier 1 countries including US, UK and Europe. She is a mother of 2 great kids and has well balanced her family life along with her business. She also believes that after a successful woman, there is always a man, and her husband is the biggest supporter as well as critique. Guys, do watch this video till the end, and I guarantee you will take some really amazing value from this particular episode.
Hi Krish, welcome to the CEO Medium podcast. It's an honor to have you here today. Can you please take us through your journey, like how you started your brand and what are the challenges that you faced initially, and how did you build this brand, Krish Marketing?
Yeah, first of all, Bhuvan, thank you so much for having me here. I'm really honored to have myself on your podcast. And yeah, so let's get started. Yeah, so about the brand, I started my career like after my graduation in the year 2007. I started doing job, and I had worked in a job for over a period of 5 to 5.5 years. Till 2011, I've worked in SEO companies, different SEO companies. Okay, so over a period of time, I had attained enough skills and experience which led me to start up my own brand. Okay, so but the thing was like I started it as a freelancing. Okay, so my journey was like smooth, overall smooth, but still quitting the job was a risk at that time. But I did that and I started it as a freelancer. The idea behind starting a freelancing job was that I was basically not getting a freedom and independence in my work. Like I was not able to manage my work life and my professional life. Okay, at that time, like work pressure and family thing and everything. And over a period of time, I end up taking my own workplace and set up in India, in Ahmedabad. And yeah, this is how Krish Marketing got built up.
Amazing. So, what were the challenges that you faced initially? I'm sure starting as a freelancer would have been a tough job, and you came across some multiple challenges. So, can you please give us an idea like what challenges you faced initially, and what are the challenges that you are facing as of now when you have become a brand, and also you have been in this journey for 12 plus years. So, what are the challenges that you are facing now?
So the thing was like when I started my brand, okay. The main challenge I faced during that time was like, I started getting projects. The main thing was doing the work and delivering it to clients on time. Okay, the amount of workflow that I was getting on that time, I had to manage everything. Like I was the sole person who was bringing in the projects and doing the work. Okay, doing SEO of those websites. Okay, so what I needed that time was a team, okay, to back me up in other SEO activities. So the challenge was like to hire freelancers, okay, and delivering the projects to my clients on time. So I started hiring freelancers, okay, and they were doing the work and everything. But the thing with freelancing at that time was the freelancers that I was working with, they had a full-time job and they were working part-time for my company. Okay, so the biggest challenge was like they had to deliver me the thing and I had to deliver it to client and all those kind of things. But so that was the biggest challenge. Like I had to deliver it to my client. I had committed the thing to my clients and I had to deliver. So the delivery was the challenging thing at that time. So which led me to setting up my own workspace and hiring people who will work solely for Krish Marketing. So that to overcome that challenge, I had started my workplace and hiring people and everything. So that was great at that time. And right now there are lots of challenges I face in my everyday basis. Okay, so first thing is like I am based in Germany. Okay, my team is based in India, and my clients are from US, UK, Australia, Europe. So time management, like I had to schedule meetings with my team as well as my clients and maintain different time zones. So that is one thing. And the second thing is I'm mom of 2 kids. I have to manage them. I have to make sure that they are getting proper time of they are getting proper my time, and they are well taken care of, like dropping them to school and picking up and everything. Like, so being a mompreneur is the biggest challenge I face in my everyday life. And third thing I would say is, managing the time, like scheduling my plan a day ahead, like based on the basis of what projects I'm working on, what things I have to deliver it tomorrow. So all those things, like, I have a team to manage my projects and my clients and everything, but I have to take care of the brand and the goal which we have to we believe in, like we have to deliver it on time, we have to be retaining that client, so I have to be communicating with that client on timely basis. So that is also one of the biggest challenge I face on everyday basis. But yeah, I do it like happily, because the work I'm doing is my passion, and family is my utmost priority. I do not neglect them. At one point I tell my client that yes, let's pause a bit. I am like, right now I have to pay attention to my kids right now. But yeah, I manage this thing, and that is why I chose to be an entrepreneur, because the entrepreneurship gives that freedom of balancing work life and family life.
So as you use the term mompreneur, so mompreneur is getting pretty famous nowadays, especially in the Western society. I see every other, mothers who are also entrepreneurs, who are taking care of their family. But I would like to know, like, what message would you like to give somebody in India? People in India are a bit hesitant to work along with their family or start a business along with their family. So what message would you like to give them, so that they can also embark on a similar journey, they can also start their entrepreneurial journey?
Yeah, so that is true. Like, biggest the women right now in India or anywhere else, not just in India, they have a responsibility to manage home as well as their work. But I would say that I'm fortunate enough to get such an amazing family, such good husband who is totally supportive in all my work. He's my biggest critic as well. Like, where I'm going wrong, he'll point it out, and he will support me in all the aspects of my work life. He will even give suggestions to how to expand the business and how to grow in that part. So I am fortunate enough to have that, but not everybody has that. So I would say that if you have that passion to grow and to do something, then just do it. Like, risk it. Like, why do a job when you have that passion and skill in yourself to build a brand of your own? Not taking that risk is the biggest risk you are doing right now. Okay, so if you are 100% sure of your passion and your experience and your skills, then think nothing else and go for it, I would say. So just believe in yourself. Everything is there in the word believe. So if you believe in yourself, you are going to reach at that stage, and nobody can stop in that. Once you reach that point, everybody else in your family will support you. Yeah, that why won't they support you? You are at that point, they have to support you. Like, you are growing, you are financially independent, you are supporting your family, you are earning good, like, and taking care of kids. You are like this thing, so they will. So just go for it, I would say.
What is something that you would like to tell them, or some advice that you would like to give them who want to start and something is holding them back? some piece of advice or some piece of quote, some quote that motivated you as an entrepreneur.
Okay, so see, my motivation behind starting my own brand was independence in the work, okay, and balancing the work life and family life. So my motivation was that. So you have to find your own motivation, okay, why you want to do your own thing or why you want to build your own brand. If you have that motivation in your life, or you have that strong feeling that you want to start it, you just have to find that motivation passionately. You have to work on that. It is just the attitude, consistency in your work, and passion about your work that will take you reach the heights.
Awesome. So what is your vision with your brand, Krish Marketing? Like, where do you see yourself in the next 10 years or maybe 20 years?
Okay, so that's a big thing. But yeah, currently there are 3 things which I want to do. Okay, first of all, right now we are service based, like we provide digital marketing services to our client. So my nearest, or you would say just a year or 6 months goal would be to, we are in process to get ourselves into product oriented. We want to launch a product which we are working on, which is under development phase. We'll launch it soon. So we want to go into product side. The second thing is I want to start my digital marketing agency, so that the knowledge which I have in SEO and digital marketing, I want to share with other people and other people who wants to grow themselves in digital marketing industry. Okay, and the third would be, right now I feel that my majority of my clients are from abroad, like USA and UK and everything. But I find that India is currently a growing engine in digital marketing. Okay, so I want to focus on Indian market. I find there is a lot of opportunities in digital aspects in India. So my focus is to build my brand in India as well. So these are the 3 things I'm focusing on right now. And yeah.
Amazing. So Krish, as you know, we are in this pandemic phase and we are all going through some mental anxiety and mental issues, listening to news and all this negative news that is coming from outside. So how as an entrepreneur, how as a person we should tackle that problem, and what advice do you have to give?
Yeah, see, we know the thing what we have to do. Okay, stay safe home, lock yourself in your home, don't step out of the house, mask it up, all the basic things you have to do. And if you are feeling very low, just cut yourself from the social media and news channel. No need to see that. You know the situation, what's happening outside, right? So why to just enhance that feeling and a feeling of anxiety in yourself? Cut yourself out from the social media channels and just take care of your health. That is the utmost priority right now in this pandemic, and we all have to do together, help other people virtually, like from staying at home. Like there is no need to step outside of your house to help other people. You can help it in different ways. Okay, so if you want to help it in different way, but do not step out. Please be safe. This is the worst time, I would say, in the history, and we need to go in the post-COVID era together. So just be safe. That is the only thing I would say. And this time shall pass too. Yeah.
So anything else that you would like to, share with our audience, like any books or any recommendations that you have, which you want to, as form of advice or as form of a motivation, anything that you would like to share with our subscribers?
I would tell to your subscribers that if you are consistent in doing what you want to do, you will reach that point what you are dreaming of, or where you want to reach. So be consistent. Don't just leave the things in between. Leaving things in between will break that chain of you reaching there. So just be consistent with the right attitude, honest toward your work, and be transparent with your clients. In Krish Marketing, we believe in transparency with our clients. If we are not able to do that particular task or job, we tell our clients that this is the thing happening over here. You just need to be a little bit patient. We'll reach there, but it's going to take this time. So communicate well with your clients, and being transparent in your work is one thing which you have to imbibe in your brand. So which I believe in. So yeah, consistency, right attitude, and passionate toward the job. I always say the word passion because you have to be passionate about your job. Otherwise, if you are not liking your job, you'll find it as a burden. So you should love your job, basically what you're doing. So if you are in love with that thing, everything is sorted. And books, currently I'm reading one book which I'm liking. It's really very good about life. It's Good Vibes, Good Life by Bex King. It's really good. I would like your subscribers to read that book. It will give you a positive attitude and positive vibrations towards the life, like how to maintain your positive life and that mental state and everything. So it's good. You should read it out.
And also, I would like to know, is digital marketing course the new form of digital marketing? I mean, nowadays, I see many entrepreneurs, they are trying to, make a course of digital marketing and sell it on, different platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. So is it like the new face of digital marketing?
So I would tell that, don't fall for that. There are so many amazing, genuine and authenticate free resources available, like Google provides that, Moz, subscribe to SEO Moz thing, and SEMrush blogs and everything. You will get lot of SEO related information on those kind of platforms, and those are completely free. And you will get, after you learn from those kind of sources, you will get a certification as well after you give the exam, and that will be helpful in your career. So go for those kind of genuine, authentic courses which are provided by Google itself. Okay, so I would like to say that if you want to go, do that kind of thing other than going for other courses. Or else you can even go for a authentic or certified digital marketing agency. There are lots of good digital marketing agencies or academies in India which provide offline as well as online course right now. So you can try doing that will give you a genuine idea about the process and how SEO and digital marketing works, as well as the practical knowledge and the real time work on real time projects. So that is going to help you, not just buying some 500 rupees course, or that won't be that level. So that is one thing.
I would also like to add to this point. I've seen many people give this courses online, but there are things like on Facebook, like you mentioned about real-time projects. That is something which can be which could be valuable. But if I talk about universities like Ivy League universities like Harvard, Stanford, and many other universities, they are offering free courses on the internet. And people can make use of that instead of going for a 500 rupee course, and that won't change anything, I guess.
Exactly. Go for, if you're finding anything free, take it. What's the harm in taking or getting knowledge free of cost? But why pay for something which you're already getting in free of cost? Okay, if you want to start it, first start free of cost, and then if you want to learn in advanced level, then go for subscriptions and advanced level knowledge courses. Okay, but for beginners, there is no need to buy that course. I would like to say that thing,
Krish, I want to ask you one last question. So how do you manage your fundings, and how do you recommend other entrepreneurs to get fundings? So how do you do that?
Yeah, so see, for me, how I started was like I told you, like I started as freelancing. So when I started, it was not I did not require anything being a freelancer. Okay, when I quit the job and when I switched it to my freelancing profile, I just needed a website which I had created on my own in 2011. Okay, so that was no investment for me. And even SEO, SEO and digital marketing is a knowledge based industry where you will grow based on the knowledge. So for me it was zero risk investment. I had set up my workplace and set up on the profit I got it from my freelancing work. So I did not require any external fundings or help from my family or friends. I had totally done on my own. So for me it was this thing. So if you are into digital marketing agency industry or SEO, you do not require any kind of funding from external source. You can do it on your own. You just need few good clients, and you just have to you just have to do good work and make them stick with you, and they will give the references to all, and you can grow with that. Just you just need that thing. So that's it.
Thank you so much, Krish, for sharing your valuable piece of information with us and all your advices. I'm sure our subscribers will definitely benefit from whatever value you have provided today. And with that, let's end this podcast. It was a pleasure having you here today. So what is the creative thing that keeps you going? Like, apart, you have a family to manage, you have business to manage. So I'm sure all these are very stressful activities. So what is one creativity that keeps you going? Like, it could be anything, like, if you have a reading habit, or if you have singing habit, or anything. Like, what is that particular thing? And also the second part, there is a second part to this question, which is, do you recommend other entrepreneurs to have some form of creativity in their life, which can give them that boost, or which can keep them going?
Absolutely. Managing work and kids and home and everything is not an easy job. Okay, you have to find your me time of your own, and you need to find some kind of thing or activity that boosts up your mood and lifts up your energy. Okay, so for me it is like I just need walk outside alone, listening to the music, and go for a walk for about half an hour. I just need that every day. And apart from that, I love dancing. So if I'm feeling low, I just put on some music and I just dance my heart out, and that will just lift my mood. Or talk to a friend if I'm feeling very low and very much like not feeling good about anything I just talk to my friend or my mom. That's it. And I think walking is the best thing, or lone walking. You just have to refresh your mind. Do not talk to anybody, just listen to your favorite music or podcast, and just go and walk and that thing. So that has helped me, and I love doing that, and I'll continue doing that.
Thank you so much again. So guys, I have listed all the social media handles of Krish Marketing below. Do check them out, and also
follow me on Twitter, LinkedIn. Connect with me on LinkedIn and Instagram. I'm pretty active over Instagram also. And Krish Marketing is my company handle, so you can list out my company handles as well as my personal handles. So,
sure, definitely. So definitely. So thank you again, and guys, do like the video and share it with your family and friends, so that they can also take some value from this video. And do subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos like this. Till then, stay safe. Have a good day.
Thank you.